Let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Well, guys, MP is in the midst of the greatest scoring season in league history, breaking Wilt Chamberlain's single-season points record set all the way back in 1962. We all thought that record would never be broken. Well, MP has proved us wrong. Guys,
a historic effort, no doubt. MP bringing some confidence into the game as they took the win in their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, the adjustments that MP makes will be interesting in this one. These guys have already faced off this year, so let's see how this one plays out.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is the point with Bouknight on the wing. Duren out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Miller in at the 3 slot. Here's Duren after Clint Capella's bucket. Ball from long range. Nelson with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Here's Charlotte now. 6-point game. Miller outside. Drives to the hoop. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Capella with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Now, here is Miller. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. This is what it's all come to, the end of the season power rankings. Taking a look at the Hornets, they're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
Now here's Anderson. Saw him with 10 points last game. Ball with the bucket.
When LaMelo entered the league, his 3-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it.
Doncic against Ball. Back to Nelson. Dallas moving the ball around. Outside Irving. Pass to Nelson. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Ball against Doncic. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Mavericks leading by 6. Now here is Nelson. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Irving. Drills the 3-pointer. Irving's got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Miller outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Bridges. Still without a basket. Nelson against Miller. Nelson, the pass to Bridges. Nelson with it. Over Miller. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Martin's checked in for Dallas. Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Ball. Shoots over Doncic. Ball, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Hornets have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Miller surveying the floor. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation. How many times have seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And the basket is good. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Well, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
As the season winds down, Doris, the top squads have certainly separated themselves from the rest of the pack.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. And despite everyone playing hard this year, both conferences have become super competitive. It is getting more and more difficult to become and sustain being a top team.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Hornets trail by 12. Pass to Bouknight. Anderson a screen on Doncic. Misses off the right iron. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take chances, jumping for steals, getting out in passing lanes, and all of that worked in their favor.
Here's Middleton following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Now, here is Irving. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. Irving against Middleton. Inside. Now, here's Duren. Capella covering. The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Plumlee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Luka Doncic. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Ball's checked in. Now, here is Irving. He's got 9. Again, Irving missing. Wall against Irving. Wall passes to Miller. To the paint. Middleton right side. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And the Hornets making a change here. McGowan's checked in.
When John Wall has been healthy, this guy has been a consistently solid force with his speed and the ability to get downhill. Really incredible awareness.
Nelson, no luck.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
McGowan's the pass to Wall. Charlotte moving the ball around. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Dallas leading by 4. Nelson, right side. Outside Irving. Irving gets a screen from Nelson. The 17-footer. No good off the back of the rim. And it's the Hornets ball. It's been 10 unanswered points. Shot from 16. That's good for Miller. The assist from Wall. Miller's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Kyrie Irving. Here are the top shooters from deep this month. These guys have been raining down threes lately. Second, Tim Hardaway Jr. Kyrie Irving third.
I mean, the shooting range of these two guys has probably been the most impressive. There's not a spot on the floor they can't hit from.
Nelson against Middleton. Outside Hardaway. Martin with a screen on Middleton. Nelson, the pass to Martin. Stolen by Middleton. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Wall wide open. Nets, the corner three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. For three, Nelson, he makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Wall. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Nelson. Here's the pass to Hardy. Plumlee with a screen on Wall. Hardy, another three for Dallas.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. You've got Wall. Chris Middleton is out there with Smith. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. Hornets trail by 5 to the inside. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Nelson, the pass to Hardy. Back to Nelson. Lets it go from deep. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Pass to Williams. Got a hand on it. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you very much. The Hornets want to play with tempo. Coach Steve Clifford said offense starts with playing through the strengths of your best players. LaMelo Ball is a great talent with a passion for the game and a flair for playing in the open court. We want to take advantage of that. Kevin?
Yeah, makes sense. David, thanks. Nelson, no luck.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Ball kicks to Wall. Kicks it down to Middleton. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
There's the triple. Another miss by Middleton. Dallas leading by 9. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Mavericks. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
You know, right now, Dallas, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Anderson, he's checked in for the Hornets. Bouknight comes in for John Wall.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
Here's Hardy, nailed from three-point land. Hardy's got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Ball, the pass to Bouknight. Williams, a screen on Hardaway. Here's Bouknight. Kept alive. A second chance effort. Hits it down to Middleton. Hands it from downtown. Middleton's got 6.
And how smooth is that jumper? Middleton making it look easy from the corner.
Here's Nelson. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him. And when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 9 points. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Bouknight, the Mavericks pull it in. Nelson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. A 3-ball. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Releases. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead has got down to just 10 points on the bucket from Williams.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find him.
Nelson outside. Pass to Hardy. Hit by Bridges. Hardy, no good. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Middleton. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Well, this is very similar to their previous meeting. MP has been the better player thus far.
Dallas calls timeout. Now here's Bouknight, covered by Irving. Duran the pass to Ball. Shoots over Doncic. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Nelson kicks to Bridges. Nelson sets a screen for Bridges. Back to Nelson. From downtown, gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
To the middle, here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Dallas leading by 16. Nelson from outside sinks the 3-pointer. Nelson's got 21 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bouknight passes to Duran. Kicks the ball to the paint. Nelson with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
He gets it in there. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
43 seconds left now here in the second. Bouknight passes the ball. Shoots over Doncic. Miller with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Mavericks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Passes it to Duren. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Clint Capella. For Charlotte, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Dallas leading by 20.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Ball up top, guarded by Doncic. There's Miller with the 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 10. And stolen by Miller. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Mavericks lead by 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. Looking at the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise to see Giannis take home the award. It's almost a surprise when he doesn't win it. Very impressive. Lately, he's been at his very best, which for him is as good as it possibly gets.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Dallas Mavericks.
I mean, they've been raining threes. Whether the shot's open or contested, it's their game. You have to admire their confidence on their side of the ball, man.
Can we just come to an agreement, the three of us? No more singing! And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Nelson.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Bridges out there with Clint Capella, and it's Nelson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Doncic against Ball, and Charlotte turns it over again. A look now at the 2K leaderboard to find out which small forwards have had the hottest second halves of the season from the field. And so here is Dallas. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. In the corner, it's Nelson. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Mason Plumlee.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Ball against Doncic. A baseline J. That one a little long.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Bridges misses.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
A pass to Ball. Miller sets a screen for Ball. Step back shot, and it's good. 2 points. Ball's got 11 points.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets that shot to go. This guy's so talented.
Nelson with a screen on Ball. Launches it, and it's Nelson. That time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now here's Booknight. Tight defense on him, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
He's off on the 2nd. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Well, Luka decides when he wants to get into the rise and fire. That pull-up game on point.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Miller outside. Charlotte again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Nelson gets it to go.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Anderson outside from the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 5.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And Doris, you were saying this about Kyle Anderson. He can give you a little bit of everything.
Kevin, he's one of those guys who'll provide shooting, defense, passing, playmaking, you name it. Sort of that jack of all trades at the forward spot. This guy has always found minutes because his understanding of the game is elite.
Ball, the pass to Duran. And here's Miller outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Cabella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving gets a screen from Nelson. Here's the 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Nelson's got 34.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Ball against Doncic. Ball with the bucket.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
Doncic against Ball. Doncic, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. And here's Miller outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. It's stolen. Pass to Booknight. Charlotte moving the ball around. And Anderson gets it to go.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Nelson. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Doubled by Nelson. Fires the 3. Booknight with the bucket. Booknight's got 8 points.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Crafty move. Hornets with the rebound. Pass to Duran. He dishes it to Ball. Passes it to Duran. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Peyton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Morant, and, of course, CP3 is still going.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Mavericks leading by 18. Nelson with a screen on ball. Doncic kicks to Nelson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2. Points, so one free throw coming up.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Dallas making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Hornets. Hornets trail by 21. It's Miller on the wing. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability. He's winning with anticipation.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Duran the pass to Middleton. Now here's Duran. Shoots over Capella.
And really, this is the role of Capella. To come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible.
Nelson against Middleton. And he's going up for the alley-oop. The pass to Bouknight. Inside. And finished off by Anderson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Duran the pass to Anderson. Clock at 6. He kicks to Middleton. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Pass to Capella. Nelson against Miller. Outside Martin. Up top Capella. Shot on the wing. Nelson, no luck.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Nelson against Middleton. Pass to Miller. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Hornets have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. And the Hornets making a change here. Williams has checked in. Mavericks leading by 20. Nelson outside. Jacks up a 3. Hornets with the rebound. Miller dishes to Middleton. Passes to Bouknight. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Nelson, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Hey, see the tension Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
2 minutes remaining in the ball.
Now Miller. He's got 12. The dish to Anderson. Miller with a screen on Martin. Here's Anderson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Nelson. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the pass to Bouknight. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Nelson looking around. Pass to Capella. On the wing, Doncic. He's got 8. And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and lets you hear about it.
Anderson against Martin. It's Anderson with the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella. The Hornets have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. On the Mavericks with some changes. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Hardaway comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. The Hornets also changing it up. LaMelo Ball comes in for Miller. And it's John Wall in for Bouknight. Throws it up high and finished off by Martin.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Pass to Williams. Dishes it to Ball. This one for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Nelson against Middleton. Bridges a screen on Middleton. There's the lob to Bridges.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Passes it to Middleton. That shot misses. And so it's Dallas, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. With some changes. Nelson comes in for Bridges. Hardaway is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Williams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Chris Middleton. Miller's checked in for Smith. And Bouknight comes in for John Wall. On the court for the Hornets, Wall is the point with Bouknight on the wing. Miller is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Duren in at the center position. For 3, Nelson. The rebound by Anderson.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Nelson with a screen on Ball. Unloads from 9. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Anderson passes to Duren. Kicks it to Ball. Shoots over Hardy. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That'll be his second foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas.
Number 42, Maxi Kleber.
Dallas has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Kleber with a screen on Miller. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Kleber slams it in. For Charlotte, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Now, here's Ball. Defense is right there.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Hardaway, no good.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And the pass to Bouknight. Here's Durham. Guarded by Hardaway. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Nelson kicks to Plumlee. Shot clock at 2. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Kleber, no good. Hornets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. The kick out to Ball. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Dallas again missing. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Duren the pass to Ball. Fires from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Plumlee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Driving the lane. Hardaway kicks to Nelson. Anderson with the double team. The shot by Kleber. Wide open. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Pass to Miller. Down low, Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Miller against Nelson. Intercepted. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by Hardy. Hardy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nelson against Ball. Kleber with a screen on Ball. Nelson against Ball. 5 on the clock. Here's Hardy. Buries the long-range jumper. Hardy's got 6 in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Anderson against Nelson. No good with the triple. The Hornets shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Ball.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Hardy. 1:44 left in the game. He dishes it to Nelson. Over Miller to the inside. Nelson against Miller. Here's Hardy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Bouknight. Launches a three. Mavericks with the rebound. Nelson's.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Mavericks.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And I think, guys, we sort of expected a win here in a season already with 66 wins. Tonight's win will notch that up one more to 67. A very dominating presence they seem to have nearly every time they come out on the floor.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like, baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helped big time.
Here's Nelson. Hands the tough leaner from the outside. Nelson's got 44.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Ball with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Miller. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Miller against Nelson. Passes it to Powell. And here's Nelson. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Baby.
MVP.